Oh, it's been 6 months since launch of the Anacrusis, and let's talk about where we are. I've been clear on this. I understand it's not the perfect game for everybody to love and adore, and we did not knock it out of the park. It is not a monster hit, but it's still a game that is enjoyable. A lot of people have fun playing it. If you look at the reviews, some people are just mad. The lower price we did a couple weeks ago just really let in some people. Again, there are some legitimate concerns about the game. I get it. But also there's just some people really mad that I dare speak out about EOS or something. I don't know, right? Whatever. But so the current reviews, the most latest reviews don't reflect the quality of the game in any way. Whatever. But so I was joking in the Discord. I was reading on Reddit how Portal 2 isn't funny. How it's just an unfunny game because we didn't understand Stephen Merchant. So people are going to hate. That's fine. And then, like I said that's fine. That's someone's opinion. They're allowed to have that. I don't care. Right. I care about how I feel about the things we're doing and what we're doing. And that comes to the point of the updates. And so one of them was, we never released a lot of merch. Merch is always this weird thing to me. At Valve, Arsenio did all of our merch and did a really great job of it. And I worked really closely with Arsenio on some of that stuff. Just because there's a real desire for it, like the I hate shirts and stuff. Like, it was fun stuff to do, but we didn't really do it. What we got the team and everyone else was actually, I should have had one here. Big mugs, with the Anacrusis on it, because I thought it was something practical and I have enough t-shirts. I thought of it my way, right? But so with that, I offered to anybody who wants to do it, just contact me and you can sell merch if you want. Again, not going to be a gigantic demand. You're not going to sell 10 million copies, but like I was telling some people on our Discord, if you put it up on one of those sites and you take the time to put the logos or whatever up on the Anacrusis or Stray Bombay or any of the associated art, if you get the clearance from whoever created it, go put it up, sell it if you want. I don't care. Like, why not? And again, don't think you're going to become rich overnight, but equally, like, if you want to take the time to do it, you should reap the profits, not me. So I think I just have to say it's okay. So it's not a trademark violation, and then we can do that. Like, I don't want anything off of that. I don't want to even know. Like, you can. If I see you smoking cigars and driving cigarette boats with a sifter of whiskey in your hand or whatever, more power to you. But do it if you want. Just contact me first, because I think I have to say, like, it's okay. I don't think I have to make that noise. I think I can just say it's okay. I could probably just say okay in a Discord message. Okay, but the other cool thing we're doing, and we'll see where this goes, but there's been some interesting pushing on the mods and stuff, and I'm trying to always figure out how to support the mod makers more. And we've given somebody Perforce access for the first time. Meaning, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The original modders got Perforce access as well, because we didn't know what they needed, and so we just gave them everything, and they were just alongside of us. So those very first mods that came out, those maps from Jim and CJ, had full access to everything, and then we eventually made them a kit. That was what the modders wanted based on what they needed. And now we're seeing some pushing on it again, because if you play the ultraviolence mode, you can actually play it in co-op. And we're doing some tests now. If you want to give feedback on it in the Discord, you can play it co-op. You can play it single player. You can play it on ultraviolent, or you can play. You can play it on intense or intenser, because it's made for more intense experiences, because it gives you a lot more tools. It gives you more guns. It gives you more grenades, like new, not just more, but new grenades, new guns. It's really interesting for me as a designer. I've created this thing. Now, all the problems of our game aren't the design. Some of the problems are execution. Some of them are sound. Some of them, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff, right? But this is somebody else coming at it from a different angle, having a desire to have a different outcome. And so it's interesting to see, like, I'll weigh in and say, like, hey, this is why we chose this. But I'm not saying you can't do that. Instead, it's like, what can I learn? Because this is just fresh new eyes on it and tackling another problem. And like I've said in the beginning, it's clearly not a home run. So this is like somebody like helping me improve my swing by taking a look at how I was swinging and telling me about it, right? And they're doing it through modding it. How we support them and what that looks like going forward, I don't know. I'm a big fan of baby steps. And so this is baby step number 1. And this is the tiniest little baby step. And that is giving them access so that they can see all the raw stuff and see what they need or what changes they need from us, or who knows? Let's see where it goes. And and the same thing with the t-shirts. That's the first step, is just saying you can use those things. Now, if somebody says, hey, you know what? I'm making a game and I want to put Lance in it. Let me know. We'll figure out how to do that, right? Like I can't do voice. Like this is where the thing when, angry man who wants to make games all go open source later, you can't, because like the Wise license, the Vivac license, the voice, the legality around the voice, like there's a whole bunch of stuff we simply cannot just give to people to put in other things. They can be in our work, they can be in derivative works, but they can't be in new things. And that is just the way the world works, right? And so that's why I was pushing back against that idea of just making everything open source. It doesn't work that way. But we do have a lot of places we can do weird things or strange things. And so if you see anything in the Anacrusis and you're like, hey, I wanna, or I'm interested, or I kind of wanna, let me know. We are in the land of 6 months out into the let's be as strange as we can be mode. So I guess we're taking baby steps into strange right now. And so let me know. And let me know if you have any ideas of things that you've seen people do, or things you always wanted people to do, or just crazy ass ideas. Because we were in crazy ass idea land. And pretty open for most stuff. Again, there's some legalities around a lot of this. We're like, why don't you just put it up on GitHub? Ooh. And let it, whatever. We'll figure that out. And we can't do that because we can't give you access to that stuff in that way because we don't have licenses for it to do it that way, or we don't have the legality of just giving the voices away to be put into anything else. Right? Oh, the legal framework that protects this also hinders us, but that is fine, right? That is a good place to be. It's an interesting place to be. And so, these are the two different places people have recently asked about and talked about. And I'm like, let's do it. What do you want to do? And so let's go from there. And again, easiest way to reach me is just on Discord. You can message me there. You can message me in our Discord and talk from there. Or just if you have a weird idea with it that you want to talk about. Like, I'm always a fan of, and I said this when we were originally doing the merchandising, and then, with the Left 4 Dead series, of like how many games Left 4 Dead's in, from the Payday series to the Sniper series and all that. I was always like, yes, because I believe you can't harm a IP by having it be inclusive and being in other places like that. That it's actually just makes it stronger, and people who love it get to see it in different places. So I'm a big fan of that. So if you have any crazy ideas on that front, just hit me up. Let's start talking about it. We have an update coming for some of this stuff. There's some other weird stuff like that's half-formed ideas that we're working around. And if you haven't picked it up yet and you're going to pick it up yet, don't pick it up yet unless you really want to play full price. But it'll be half price for the Steam Summer Sale. I think we're not supposed to see, I'm a bad salesman. I'm not supposed to tell you it's going on, half price sale. I'm supposed to tell you, buy it today. And like and subscribe and all that crap. But aren't we all tired of that? I want you to buy the game and then play the game with us. So then you're a friend of ours. And wouldn't I tell a friend about an upcoming sale? Yes, I would. So I'm telling you about the upcoming sale instead of buying it now, because that just seems reasonable to me. I know I'm the worst salesperson and the worst viral person or whatever. I don't know. I should make some crazy claim that there's only one way to make a game. Or I don't know. Man, people talk in such absolutes, and then everyone follows them. And they love them for talking in absolutes. And that is just so stupid. That is one absolute. Okay. Talking in absolutes